common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Spartans will put total leather to crank us up. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in this in-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play. Throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bring in the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's LaBelle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Wolverines. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they weren't it at all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Just keep slinging it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young one. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's LaBelle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Give to the running back. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're talking about ranking trophies.
Trying play action. There's the pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on second down for this offense. The play action fake. Fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. This time it's complete. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They run the reverse. Look out, he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've already put a couple of scores up and they look to add to it on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
But
intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. It's complete to the left. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Complete in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. It's complete. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going...
Turning it on! A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate?
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's LaBelle. Quick spin on the run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just going to keep it after the snap. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Working the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The running back has it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll close the gap to 14. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. It's reverse. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. Makes the grab on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. On target over the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Sensing that his defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And his 1st pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
The Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but there he goes.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Made a defender miss. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Duggar. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carney. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Oh, what a move to get room. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Lavelle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Lavelle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got him. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Carney. And his first throw here is incomplete. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Zings it complete to the right. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Timeout, Michigan State.
To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.